people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. Hello, beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, Boogie down Bronx.
Hello, beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Libra for the Libra full moon. I'm doing the Libra reading on the Libra full moon. Libras, if you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Libra as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. Quick shout out to my Patreon, where I am still guiding, aiding, advising, coaching the fixed placements Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, because the eclipse is in 14 days. The first eclipse of 4 for this year, all in fixed signs. So all the fixed signs are going to be feeling it. And if you are someone that, you just want to know how it'll affect you if you have fixed placements, where it's going to happen in your chart, what you need to know, how to prepare for eclipses, what eclipses are, you can subscribe to my Patreon. I'm going to be doing a third fixed sign video this week and just kind of giving y'all some advice and things that I've been through with eclipses and stuff I know. So that's what we got there. Happy full moon. I hope you all are resting, because full moons are meant for resting and recovering, rejuvenation, and releasing. Lots of R words. So let's flip over your cards with the pre-shuffle, see what you need to release under this full moon, specifically for you, Libra, and we'll get into it. I heard something in my head before I begun. I heard identity issues. I don't know. So maybe that resonates for somebody here. Okay, so we have surrender your attachment to results. This is what you need to release under the full moon. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. I talk a lot about human design, and I've been talking about it in these readings. The only type that can really make things happen is manifestor types. In that traditional sense, the way we think of where we get an idea, we just go do it. Manifestors only. That's that energy. If you're not a manifestor, then you are somebody that can only do but so much with what you have, right? You have to work with what you got, and then, hope for the best and see what happens. So all you can do right now is to hope that what you set intentions for, all the work you're putting in right now, is gonna bring things to fruition here. You have third party, very random. Third party, and then you have, you already know the answer, stop asking. Virgo got this card, so you could have Virgo placements. I want to clarify the third party here. I don't know if I'll get clarity in this deck or not, but let's see. What is the third party here for Libra about? Why is the third party card here for Libra with this energy? Yeah. If I don't know if this was meant to come out, because they're slipping out of my fingers. Okay, so we have, this was actually on the bottom of the deck, and I just shuffled and now it's out. So I guess it wanted to come out the first time. So we're going to go with this card. It says potential only matters when someone acts on it. So you could have a third party situation where there's you and then there's somebody connected to something that you're involved in, whether that's a relationship or a business partnership, some type of engagement. And you're, hoping that they'll get their stuff together. But that's only potential until they show you proof that they're going to get their stuff together. They're going to change. They're going to get into it. Then, there's nothing you can do about it until then. Okay. So don't get too caught up in the results that you want to see happen. Focus on what's right in front of you. Focus on the process that is unfolding before you. Okay, so what do we have for Libra as some challenges right now for this full moon? What do we have for Libra for the challenges right now under the full moon? Oh, wait. There we go. What's some challenges for Libra right now with the full moon? Think before you act. Okay. So don't be impulsive. We're still in Aries season. Clarify more for what's the challenges right now for Libra. completion or closure. We have letters and name. We have light eyes. Tell me more for Libra. What's the biggest challenge for Libra at this time? Okay. So I think you still got this third party affair, third party card on the bottom. What is this? What is this? Like, you tell me. Why is that coming out? You know something that I don't, I guess. That there's like a third party involved in your happiness or something along those lines. Or somebody trying to pull you away from your happiness or interfering. Something like that. But you had got this rejection card. I remember if it wasn't last month, it was the month before. So either you are afraid of putting yourself out there more because of potential rejection that you may face, or, you know, you're too attached to some type of results, and because it's not working out the way that you're envisioning it in your head from start to finish, then you're taking it as a rejection, and, you know, you're kind of seeing things in black and white here. So if it's not working out all 100% perfect, then that means that it's not working for you. And you have, it will work out. You have here letters in name, R, K, I, or J. So this could be letters in your name or letters in someone else's name here that play a part. Somebody else that is involved. You have dark hair and light eyes. And I remember like the month before, I think it was last month, when I was telling you guys not to give up on something or to think before you act. So it's very important that you think about why you tend to give up on things, right? And, you know, Libras, don't shoot me down. I have a Libra Venus myself. It's like Libra and Pisces are very similar in the way of like these fantasies that we get caught up. Libra, you know, hopeless romantic energy, like Pisces. And we can really thrive off of our own delusions sometimes, our own fantasies, our own wishes for things. And we see all this potential of what things could be. But then when we start to get faced with the cracks, we start to get faced with the real life stuff, the problems, the conflict, the hardships, sometimes we kind of like are like, oh no, I can't deal with that. And then we like cut things prematurely, or we run away, or we get afraid of the rejection. And so think before you act is really telling you to re-examine your attachment to the results instead of focusing in on the now, right? What is being shown to you right now? What can you work with right now? Or what can you not work with right now? If there's something that you can work with right now, then, you know, fully dive into that process, work through it. If you can't, then close the chapter and open yourself up. Sorry, I heard my cat. My cat has allergies, and sometimes he like sneezes and coughs. But if you can't, sorry about that. So what I was saying was, with these energies here, you have stable rejection and forgiveness. So I feel like in order for certain things to be stable, for you to reach healing that you need to, it's like you have to, one, you know, stop pining over the past in which things didn't work out just because you formed an attachment to the results so much that when it didn't work out exactly the way you thought, it's like you can't get over it, or it's like you feel like everything's gonna mess up. But it could have just been that there was some distortment of what you were attaching yourself to. You get me? And then there was something else I was gonna say about these cards. I got distracted out of my zone here because I had to go look for my cat and make sure he was okay. I also feel like with think before you act, it's important to communicate. And this is where a healing process could come in. You can communicate to somebody about something that affected you in the past and your fears. And it's like anytime you want something to be stable, you want something to work out, it's like you have to talk about things that are vulnerable, and there's like always a risk for potential rejection. So I feel like that could be something that you're trying to avoid is that feeling of rejection in some regard. What's some solutions for Libra? What are some solutions we have for Libra? Self-sabotage. So this is you. This is something that you're doing to yourself. Not the right time. Tell me more. What's the solution for Libra? Interesting. What I just heard in my head. What's the solution for Libra? What's the solution for Libra? You need an earth sign around you to ground your energy. Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And now this energy is reminding me of projector. This is reminding me of projector energy. You have a lot of good cards for the solutions that came out. I'm going to show you now. You got new job or increase at the bottom of the deck. So Libra, here's the thing. Instead of looking at situations that don't work out as a rejection, that you failed, that you did something wrong, that, you're not good enough, taking it so personally, Spirit is saying, look, all it was is just wasn't the right time. Like, you're taking it as all these other things that, like, dang, I must be worthless. I must be trash. I should be having this by now and that. I should be in this relationship. I should be at this job, on this mountaintop, on this island. And Spirit is saying that sometimes we enter into things incorrectly. Sometimes it's not the right time. Sometimes the timing has nothing to do with us. Sometimes it's like for things that have to do with a third party, people not involving you, things that, puzzle pieces have to be moved for you to meet certain people, for you to get certain places. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you personally. So many of you are taking something very personally as to, I'm doing all I can. I'm trying to manifest. I'm trying to call in this job, this soulmate. And sometimes certain things have to happen first. Like, think of it as like domino effect, chips falling. Certain things have to be removed. Certain things have to be replaced. Certain people have to leave. Certain people have to come. You have to meet people one step to the next step, right? And so it's like everything happens in its own time. And many of you are cutting it short before you're able to get to what it is that you want, because you're so focused on the fact that it has to happen this certain way. It has to happen in a certain timeline. And Spirit is saying you're self-sabotaging yourself because you're so focused on the time frame. You're so focused on how it's supposed to happen, what didn't happen in the past. You can't even let it go. Move on. Let go of that guilt you feel for things that you thought were supposed to be a certain way. You have a lot of good things coming towards you. You have relocation. You have recognition. You have proposal. These are like strong strong projector vocabulary words. Proposal and recognition. Maybe something wasn't the right time. If you're a projector in human design, that you're supposed to wait for an invitation, right? To move, relocate, to get into a relationship, or for the next invite. And for some of you, if you're a Libra projector, you might not have been ready for the biggest invite because maybe you would have self-sabotaged it. Maybe you would have pushed it away. Maybe you wouldn't even have recognized it. And so it's important that when you're in this process of feeling frustrated or upset because things did not work out, or, you're like, what else do I need to do to push? You're pushing and pushing. You don't need to do anything. It's all a matter of time now. Third party, something that does not involve you, something outside of you that has to come to fruition. Like things, you have to let things play out. You can't control the outcome, okay? So that something is not the right time, you have to make peace with the time frame. It's very frustrating. I know. Who likes to wait? Not me. But this is a time for you to rest, okay? Your solution is to rest, not to get so caught up in, oh my God, I need to do more because it's not happening. Something needs to happen now. No, this is the time to rest before the thing happens. Because once the thing is here, it's here. Once the relationship is here, it's here. Once the job is here, it's it. You can't be like, dang, I wish I had some time to rest now. Oh, well, you said you wanted more money. You said you wanted a relationship. That's over. So use this time wisely to rest, to ground yourself, to focus on your friendships, other areas of your life. There's other areas of your life that need to be nurtured in the meantime while you're waiting on the bigger blessings that you want. Earth sign might be significant where somebody's coming in here. But that's the message, Libra. It's like everything that doesn't work out doesn't have something to do with you doing something wrong. Or everything that's happening slowly, it doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. You got to bump into the right people sometimes. You got to be at the right place at the right time sometimes. And maybe you're just not there yet. But it doesn't mean that it's not on the way, because it is. And you know this intuitively. You know, you get a little patient. Ask yourself if you are even giving yourself a chance to be in the right environments. If you're still holding on to exes, and you know that's not your person you want to end up with, or you know that you're just entertaining people just because, what makes you think you're going to bump into the right person when you at somebody's house that you don't even like? Where are you going to run into your life partner at somebody's house that you don't like? I'm just asking. Like, realistically, you have to make sure that you're giving yourself enough space for things to come in. Some of you, you're actually more closed off than you think, or you're holding on to things until you get something else. And so it doesn't work like that all the time. You can't always do that. So what else do we have coming towards Libra? Whoa. What else do we have coming towards Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Le Devil card. Oh, wow. 10 of Cups. The 5 of Cups. A lot of you are so disappointed because you're like, I really thought this thing was supposed to work out. I really thought, this was the end all be all. And maybe it was. It's just not the right time yet. Some things are completely out of your control. And this is one of those situations where things are just out of your control. Like, you can't control when somebody's ready, when you're going to meet so-and-so, when this person comes into your life, when you're going to relocate. It's just all going to happen like a domino effect. All you need to know, as long as you're doing what you can do, you're following your heart, you're staying strong in your intuition and your faith, you're going to get there, okay? You have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands, which means that you're still in the learning process of something, or you're in a new phase, or this could be messengers, people that come towards you, that you meet, that take you further, that take you and lead you to your own happiness with the 10 of Cups. But you're still stuck on this, feeling like you really messed up, like you messed up everything. And, this doesn't mean there's no accountability on your part. That's a good thing. If you feel like guilty, sometimes that means that you recognize where you need to grow or do better. That's fine. But don't get stuck in this energy of feeling like you just ruin everything for yourself, or you're not good enough, or, what's wrong with me type of energy, especially if you're doing all that you can do, right? This is a time where you're building up your stability, your stamina, your confidence. You're getting ready to transition, okay? Libra energy is always transitioning. You guys transition a lot more than the other signs readings. You have Aquarius, could be an Aquarius coming in here, but this is leading you. You're leading by faith right now. Leading by faith, not by sight, okay? You don't really know what's going to happen, but it's like you got to wait and see. You got to wait and see how other people play a role in making your dreams come true, especially if you're a generator or a projector. Other people play a vital role in your dreams coming true. You need other people, reflectors too. Y'all got to be at the right places at the right times. Yep, look at this. We have patience and balance. These are you right here. Great things take time. To manifest quickly, trust more than you doubt. You need more trust. Balance, slow down, lighten your load so you can float. So this is a time, Libra full moon, all about releasing, where one, you need to see where you need some more patience, where you're pushing too hard, where you can't do anything else, and you're still pushing. There's nothing else you can do. Something outside of you has to come in and influence the next direction of your life. balance where you still carrying all this baggage that you don't need to have, so that you can accept the next things that you want. What else do you want next? Do you even have room for that in your life? You got 50 other million things you're doing, trying to do. Do you have any space for it? Okay. Those are questions you need to ask yourself under this full moon. Anything else for Libra for advice? You know, don't ignore your intuition. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is always a great reminder that we are not in control like we think we are in our life. We're really not. If you got any type of control issues, it's time to let that go. Because there's still some things that you need to learn here about yourself in this process of being impatient, or in this process of comparing yourself to other people. It's trying to teach you a valuable lesson about something about you, about self-acceptance, about loving yourself more, about independence, about something you're not quite learning yet. And you only can learn it on your own and then apply it to relationships when it's time. Okay? But letting go of this past here, 6 of Cups reverse, holding on to the past where you messed up, or you were attached to the results, you know, and this puts fear in your heart for the future. So it's like you feel like you got to rush, or you're running out of time, and you're not. Okay? 10 of Cups, again, you're getting there. You're going to get to the happiness, the satisfaction, but true happiness is created within you right now. It's not anything that you find outside of yourself. So be careful about that too. And then the Wheel of Fortune. We are not in control. Life is unpredictable. Fate is in control right now. You guys think that you need to be doing something extra. The universe knows what it's doing. It knows where to put you, when to put you there. And you could be actually making things harder for yourself by trying to do too much, okay? By trying to move around too much instead of just being still and waiting for the cues. Just wait. Wait for your name to be called on stage, okay? Wait for your role. 8 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. If there's any unfulfilling situations in your life that you're just holding on to until you get the real deal, you need to start making some moves away from that. You know, start preparing as if you're getting ready to walk into the next big thing in your life. If you're still hanging around these exes, holding on to these dead weight connections, you're not going to really make room for the new person, the new individual that wants to come in. They don't want to deal with that baggage. Okay? Who would want to deal with that? So get rid of it. Get rid of the baggage. Get rid of obsessively attaching to the way you think things should play out, and let it play out exactly how it's supposed to. Okay? Stop pushing yourself so hard. Stop worrying about the future so much. I know these are easier said than done, but this is literally just me being real with y'all. And me, because I'm, you know, Libra Venus. You've done everything you can do, okay? Just keep focusing on healing, releasing. You need to release some more stuff, okay? Let it go. And then you're going to see, okay, now I can really move. I feel light. I feel free. I ain't got to worry about these people on my back, okay? And then you go forward. So that's it, Libra. That's what we got for the full moon. Thank you so much for watching. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comments down below. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.